Most men don't say, I love you the way you expect. They say it in those quiet, vulnerable moments. The ones that happen after the lights go out, when their guard finally comes down. If you listen closely during intimacy, not just with your ears, but with your heart, you'll hear things that reveal exactly how deeply he feels about you. Because when it's real love, there are things he'll say that he would never dare to speak outside those moments. In this video, I'll reveal 8 deeply emotional things a man will only say during intimacy if it's love. And if you've ever heard number 5, chances are you've touched a place in his heart he didn't even know existed. 8. You don't have to do anything, just stay here. These are the words of a man who's at peace. He doesn't need you to perform. He doesn't want anything more from you. He just wants you. When he says, you don't have to do anything, just stay here, it's not laziness, it's not filler, it's emotional contentment. It means that in that moment, your presence alone is enough. You don't need to impress. You don't need to entertain. You just have to be there. And that's a level of love many people never get to feel. Because think about it. How many of us are used to being loved for what we do? But when a man expresses that your stillness is just as valuable as your action, that your presence is more powerful than your performance, that's not just attraction, that's emotional belonging. 7, I never want to lose this. This is where the armor cracks. When a man says, I never want to lose this, he's not just talking about the physical connection in that moment. He's talking about you. He's admitting, sometimes for the very first time, that he's afraid of losing the one person who sees him, holds him, and makes him feel more like himself than the world ever allows him to be. And here's the thing, men don't express fear easily. They've been taught to stay strong, stay silent, be stoic. So when those words come out, I never want to lose this, it means the connection has gone far beyond the surface. You've reached his emotional core, and even if he doesn't say it again in the daylight, know that you heard one of the truest, most unfiltered expressions of his love. 6, I want to wake up next to you. This one may sound simple, but trust me, it's anything but. When a man says, I want to wake up next to you, he's not just saying, I want you tonight. He's saying, I want you in my morning, in his real life, in the part of the relationship that's past the passion and into the peace. And here's why this matters. Many men separate desire from intimacy. They'll enjoy the moment, but not necessarily picture what comes after. But this phrase, this is him subconsciously telling you, you're not just someone I want now, you're someone I want next to me when the real world kicks back in. It's subtle, but it's everything, because it means he's not just in it for the heat of the night, he's imagining a future. And you're in it. 5, I've never felt this way before. You've heard this one in movies, in love songs, in novels, but when a man says it during a raw, vulnerable moment, it's not scripted, it's not poetic, it's real. When he says, I've never felt this way before, it's a confession. He's not comparing you to other women, he's comparing this feeling to everything he's known before. He may not even fully understand it himself. All he knows is something's different, something deeper. This isn't just desire, it's emotional shift. And here's the secret. Most men don't say this unless they're emotionally overwhelmed. In a good way. It's the verbal version of a soul saying, what is this feeling? I've never had it before, but I know I don't want to lose it. And even if he never says it again, once those words leave his lips, you've made a permanent mark on his heart, and he knows it. And if you think these were intimate, just wait until you hear what he means when he says, you're the only one who gets me. That one, it's not just rare, it's sacred. Or, I love how you make me feel. This one might sound like he's complimenting you, but really, he's revealing how deeply he's connected to himself when he's with you. When a man says, I love how you make me feel, he's talking about the version of himself that only comes out in your presence, the calm, the fire, the laughter, the safety, the surrender. You're not just making him feel good in the moment, you're making him feel more like himself, a version of him that he loves, maybe even for the first time. And that's powerful because men are constantly taught to shut parts of themselves off, to be strong, stoic, rational. But when a woman makes him feel emotionally alive, it's unforgettable. He'll chase that feeling, he'll miss that feeling, and he'll associate that feeling with you. That's not just chemistry, that's emotional imprinting. Agree? I don't want anyone else. This one hits different because he's not just saying he wants you, he's saying he doesn't even want the option of anyone else. That's not lust. That's not temporary passion. That's emotional elimination of the world. When a man says, I don't want anyone else, he's telling you, I'm done looking. I've found enough in you to stop searching. And what's beautiful is he's not just talking about your body. He's talking about your energy, your spirit, your weird little laugh, the way your eyes squint when you're serious, and the way you breathe when you're thinking. He's seen the whole mosaic, and still he chooses you. Every man might desire many, but the man in love, he chooses one. Two, you're the only one who gets me. This is sacred because for a man to say, you're the only one who gets me, means he's been misunderstood for most of his life, and in you, he found clarity. Maybe you read between his silences. Maybe you laughed at the joke no one else noticed. Or maybe you held space for the version of him he doesn't show the world. Whatever it was, you touched something most people miss. And here's the thing, men rarely feel emotionally God. They're used to being heard, but not understood, listened to, but not truly seen. So when he says this to you, especially in a moment of closeness, you've entered his inner circle. Not the outer mask, not the charming version, but the real, raw man underneath. And that's a place he doesn't let many people into. 1, I feel safe with you. Men may not say it often, but when they do, it's everything. I feel safe with you. Not protected from danger, but protected from judgment, from being too much, from being not enough, from the exhausting pressure to perform, to lead, to always have the answers. In that moment, when he's lying next to you or holding you close, and those words slip out, it's not casual. It's not a line, it's an emotional exhale. He's telling you that with you, his walls can drop, his anxiety calms, his soul rests. And if you've ever made a man feel safe emotionally, just know you're no longer just someone he desires, you're someone he trusts with his inner world. And that's a kind of intimacy that goes way beyond the physical. That's love at its most unspoken. So if you've ever wondered whether he's just saying things in the heat of the moment, or if those words mean something deeper, now you know what to listen for. Because when a man is in love, not just attracted, but truly in love, his words shift. They slow down. They come from the chest, not the mouth. And the things he says in those quiet, unfiltered moments, those are the real love confessions. If you've heard any of these or felt any of them before, tell me in the comments which one meant the most to you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more, and hit the bell so you never miss the next one.